Welcome to the first ever Global CUT A THON. Here for Hope India is the first national campaign in India born in Dubai, the brainchild of Premi Matthew, a cancer survivor. Hair donation is a beautiful thing, and we are so glad that you decided to share this special moment in your life with us. Thank you all for joining this unique event with participants from Texas, Muscat, Dubai, Sharjah, Ras Al Khaimah, Netherlands, and all over India. Let's kickstart the cut-a-thon with drumroll, please. Miss Premi Matthew, the founder of Protect Your Mom.
Thank you, Jovita. By the way, Jovita is only 11 years old, and she is my outstanding PYM brand ambassador from Dubai. And she's been doing an amazing job, as you can see. And my name is Premi. I'm a breast cancer survivor. I'm a stage 2 breast cancer survivor. 10 years ago, I found this tiny little painless stone in my breast. And my husband said it's cancer. He's a doctor. But I really ignored him because I never thought I would have cancer. And but he was right. And that's something I really want to emphasize. Even before the test results were out, he scheduled my surgery because time is very, very important when it comes to cancer. And that's why I'm alive today. And as you know, I lost my hair, my lashes, my eyebrows. And that's why I started this campaign 10 years ago. We are completing 10 years this year. And that's why we had a special event today. And I thank you all for taking this opportunity to help chemo patients, because when you lose hair, like I did, it's a terrible thing. We lose our identity, I would say. You feel like crawling into some hole and staying there. And it's so kind of all of you to support this campaign and come online on time from at very, very odd hours, because I know it's 2 o'clock at night in US. And thank you once again for supporting this campaign and creating awareness about this important issue, because people have really long hair during COVID, and it's a pity to see it end up in the bin. So please create awareness. Please join the campaign. You can message me on Hair for Hope India, and you can be a brand ambassador and host similar events in schools and colleges around the world, because people still don't know that you can donate hair. And a lot of hair is getting wasted all over the world every year. So thank you so much. Over to Jovita.
Thank you, Ms. Premi, for sharing that inspirational story. Moving forward today, we have the pleasure of having someone special amidst us. Milind Soman. He's an Indian supermodel, actor, film producer, and fitness promoter. Born in Scotland, he then moved to India to pursue his education and completed his diploma in electrical engineering. An avid sportsman, an international level swimmer, and the very popular supermodel, Mr. Milind Soman surely has a huge fan base across the globe. He's been an ardent supporter of Hair for Hope India for over 2 years. Sir, thank you for joining us today. Over to you.
I'm not sure whether he's having technical issues there because he's in Lonavala. So I think we'll ask everyone to start cutting, because I'm not sure whether Mr. Milind Soman has. Milind is there. Perfect.
Yes, I'm here and I can hear you.
Oh, perfect, Milind. Let me thank you for doing this in spite of COVID, in spite of all the lockdown and all the restrictions you have. It's so sweet of you to join us today. Yes. Unfortunately, we had a few technical issues. So we are all set to cut.
Yes. No, not at all. I'm very happy. I'm very, very happy that I could be here. I mean, I really appreciate the wonderful work that you've been doing, Premi. And I appreciate all the people who are supporting you and who I can see here today, all these lovely faces, so warm, so compassionate. I'd just like to say thank you to everyone who is here today. I think it's a wonderful step, and a big, big thank you from me and from everyone all over the world who supports Hair for Hope. And as you mentioned, actually, I didn't realize you were talking about me till you said Lonavala. But yes, we have tried to support your initiative for the last few years, and I have been cutting hair on stage, even though I'm really bad at it. And today also we have a volunteer, a wonderful volunteer, Gauri, here in Lonavala, and she has trusted me with my scissors. so yeah, so let's get on with it. I'm sure people have other stuff to do, but lovely being here, and thank you so much. It's a great honor to accept your invitation.
Thank you so much, Milind, for being there. So shall we start with the cut?
Yes.
He's an experienced hair cutter now that he has done so many times for us all over India.
Yeah, this is Gauri.
Hi. Hi. Thank you so much for joining us.
So that's how you first. I'm going to be first. Am I going to be first?
Yes. You're inaugurating the show, whole global.
Okay. So should I start, or are you going to give a countdown?
Well, 3, 2, 1. Here we go.
That's Mr. Milind Soman inaugurating the first ever Hair for Hope India Global Cut A Thon by cutting a donor's hair at Lonavala, Pune.
And that's how you cut it. You make a ponytail and cut above the ponytail. That's how we. Thank you so much, Mr. Milind, all the way from Lonavala.
Thank you all.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, Gauri. Thank you so much. Thank you, Premi.
It's an honor to have a Bollywood star and a model like you to support a simple campaign like this and help so many cancer patients from around the world. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Say that we think you're saying it's a simple initiative, but I keep telling people this: whenever you want to do something good, don't worry about how big or small it is. However small it is going to help somebody. It is going to make somebody happier, and that makes it worth it. Sometimes we think that the world has such big problems, and what are we going to do? We are so small and we are single. But you have shown that even the tiniest thing, like just having a haircut, can actually make such a difference.
Indeed,
so
thank you so much. And indeed, we have 5-year-old boys growing their hair in this horrible heat for years together, just to give new life to a chemo patient. And that's simply amazing. And Mr. Milind has created such a lot of awareness by twinning his Pink A Thon campaign along with hair donation. And that was truly amazing and very generous on his part to, support the campaign like this. Thank you so much, Mr. Milind. And we continue with the global Thank you so much. And we continue with the global cut a thon now. We can have everyone cut together because we're a little short of time because time is limited to 40 minutes now because of the new Zoom problem. So please start cutting hair, everyone. And can we focus on that 5-year-old boy who's going to cut? 5-year-old boy.
Hi.
Hi.
Hello, everyone.
Hi. Why are you cutting this hair?
Zenish in Dubai.
Then students,
in
people who
Dubai,
don't
5-year-old.
have hair, other people to make fun of them, and so then I'm giving them hair, so then people don't make fun of them.
So sweet of you, Janish. And which school are you from?
Kindergarten. Ambassador Kindergarten.
I see. And how old are you?
5.
5. And can I speak to the mother? Why are you donating? You saw your mother donate twice, right? Your mother has donated twice.
Yes.
And she lost a mother to cancer. So this is a fight against cancer. This is not just hair donation. She's fighting cancer she's avenging cancer for stealing her mother. So behind every ponytail, there is a story of pain. And that's what we're seeing here today. It's not just hair donation. It's about avenging cancer. So let's start the global cut a thon. He will also inaugurate the cut a thon from Dubai. That's Janish. From Dubai, cutting his hair. That's how you cut the hair. You tie it, you braid it preferably, and then cut above the rubber band. And because it's pandemic, everyone is at home and everyone is safe also. And we could still get away with a global campaign Cut A Thon because of this. So please start cutting, all of you, and we'll take a screenshot of all the around 100 people today who are donating live from various parts of the world, right from New York to Singapore. And it's amazing to see so many ponytails. Great, start cutting. Somebody is not cutting. Please start cutting. So this donated hair will be given free of cost to cancer patients. And you'll be sending the hair to the respective registered organizations in your country. So the hair donated in India will go to India, Hope with Cancer in Mumbai.
You want to do it?
And the hair donated in Dubai will go to Sharjah, Friends of Cancer Patients by the Sheikh of Sharjah. And the hair donated in US will go to Butterflies BBB. She was supposed to be here today, but unfortunately, because the technical problems and the shortage of time, I think she's gone back to sleep. Let's see all the ponytails.
That's it.
Ma'am, I'm done.
You're done. Very good. Very good. Very good. Good. Can everybody say why they're donating? Can you say why you donated? We have time during this. Can everybody say one at a time?
Why not donated?
Pardon? Okay, I don't think this will work out. So, yeah, could all those people who have cut the hair please hold it so that we're taking screenshots of all those who cut the hair. Hold it up so that we can take a screenshot. Yes, yes, that's a beautiful sight. That's a beautiful sight. Good, good. So this donated hair will be converted into wigs and given free of cost to cancer patients by the registered NGOs in the respective countries. And you must all tell your friends that you donated today to give a new lease of life to cancer patients because they lose their hair and they feel very miserable. So we have men, women, boys as young as 5 donate their hair for this beautiful cause, and anybody can help a cancer patient without any money. And make sure the hair is totally dry, and you need to tie it before you cut it because otherwise hair becomes tangled. And there should not be any oil because oil smells, and it should be preferably black or brown, because if it's green and blue, it becomes a problem. I'm sure most of you have black hair. That's not an issue. But people in other countries may have green and blue as fashion. So then in that case, they can dye it black and then donate also. So that's not an issue at all. And thank you so much for coming up at really bad hours for USA.
Come here.
Excuse me, ma'am.
Yes.
Can I put my hair in a plastic bag?
No, first let us take a photograph. After we finish the photographs and we continue with the next one, then you can put it in the plastic cover. And please take pictures and videos as you cut and send me pictures holding the hair also. So please take pictures and videos.
Can we cut it now?
Yeah, please cut. Please cut.
Is the picture taken? Are we done?
We are giving time for everybody to finish cutting.
Okay, let us know when the group picture has to be taken.
Has everyone finished cutting?
Yes.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Anybody wants me to wait? Has Toshit got a picture of all of them holding the ponytail?
Whenever
No.
you're ready for like a group picture, just let me know. I'll take it then. When everyone has their ponytails on the screen.
I think almost all of them are ready, in which case, because we're short of time, probably we can take the picture now. Can everyone hold it again, please?
Not ready.
Yeah, all of you hold it so that the camera, it's visible on the camera. Yes, please hold it like that.
Ma'am, can you see us?
Yes, we can see you.
Okay. Should I tie a plate of this, or I can just pack it?
It is better to braid it, because otherwise hair gets tangled. So it's always better to braid it. And it should be totally dry. That's very, very important, because otherwise it gets, fungus and all those things. Hair gets destroyed. So it's important to braid it. It's important to tie it. It's important to make sure it's clean and dry. Okay, fine. Thank you so much for this. And we'll just see what happens to the hair after this. So we'll just see some videos about what happens to this hair after this.
To understand what drives us to protect our moms, let's watch stories that inspire us. Tosha, could you please play the videos?
We'll just see what happens to this hair once you donate. It becomes wigs to give happiness to all the people.
Just give me a second. Let me just share the audio as well.
No problem.
Hair loss can be one of the most difficult side effects of cancer treatment. Some people already feel at an all-time low after being bombarded with treatment and nasty side glances from society. On top of all of that, they start feeling as if their hair loss has outcasted them. I was shattered to hear Anuja say, "I could not help my mom as she lost the battle with cancer." People all around the world have come together to not only spread awareness about breast cancer, there are many young ones who are inspiring others to do their part. Protect Your Mom has successfully helped people contribute towards a cause, one that is sure to light up somebody's face.
So much, love in your heart. I can do. It's not least. It's too much giving, giving that hair, which means you have a big heart to other people. Really. Oh my God. See, I have a long hair now, and it's nice, very nice, very, very beautiful. Thank you, Nidhi.
They're giving a new life to a chemotherapy patient who desperately needs wigs to feel human again, to face the society. Yeah, tie the scarf also. That's Tess, looking smart.
Donating your hair today would help us bring joy to the life of a cancer patient. That is the mission of PYM, and we're glad you're on board with us on this journey.
This is something you can do. 5 of you can donate a wig with your own hair. We need 5 ponytails to make a wig. So if 5 of you get together, you can actually make sure it goes directly to a patient. And as you saw, it's a beautiful experience to give a wig directly to a patient. So that's what I'd like you to do. And because what happens is, when I started this 10 years ago, no one knew about hair donation. But today, a lot of fake pages have sprung up, and a lot of hair is goes to the wrong people. So it's important to make sure that your hair reaches the cancer patient you love. And that's possible because we can connect you with 4 other donors, and you can give it directly like you see in the video. So you need 5 ponytails, and we can connect you with a wig maker. You would have to pay the wig maker. It's just about 3,000 rupees, which is not a big deal. So you can have the pleasure of giving a wig with your own hair to a person, and the tears of joy is something you'll never forget. As you can see, that's our team giving the patient directly, because it's a very unique experience, something you'll never forget. We'll go on to the, I have another campaign called Protect Your Mom campaign, which is my main campaign, because after beating cancer, I understood that it's so easy to find cancer early on your own. As I said, mine was a tiny little painless stone in the breast. And it's only because my husband is a doctor that I'm alive here now, because normally 80% of ladies just ignore the lump. The lump is like a tiny stone in the breast, which spread. And what happens is cancer spreads very rapidly, as I said earlier. So what I do is I get the children to get their mothers to check for the early signs every month. Because if you find it early, we can kill cancer before it kills. So I would like all the students here. Toshat, could you play the video, please? We'll show you what the students in Dubai are doing. These are all cancer survivors. As you can see, they're beautiful, gorgeous, because in India, there's a perception that once you get cancer, you die. But these ladies have all beaten cancer, and they're all on stage, on the ramp, showing the world that, yes, there is life after cancer. In fact, this lady is alive because a doctor pestered her to take it seriously. In India, we think it's fate, it's karma, that cancer is something you can't do anything about. But it's not like that. You can tell your mother that she should check for this early signs, which is usually, a very common sign is a stone in the breast. And it's something you can do at home without any cost. So your mother will tell you, you hate the doctors, that it's fate, that you can't do anything. Tell her that Premi Matthew is alive today because she found it early and she went to the doctor, and you can remove the cancer at the earliest. Like if you put salt in the curry and it spreads, if you take it out before it spreads, you save the dish. But once it spreads, you have to throw away the entire dish. So that's what happens with the cancer. You need to find it early and throw it away. It's removed with surgery, and that's how you kill cancer before it kills. So tell your mother to check for the early signs. And that's what Protect Your Mom campaign is all about. You make sure your mother checks for the early signs every month, because that's so important. And children all over the world, in fact, around 150 schools in Dubai and in India are running this campaign to create awareness about the importance of early detection. And the difference between Protect Your Mom campaign and the other campaign is that it is done through dances and songs. So you create awareness about the importance of early detection through dances and songs, and not through, normally what happens is the doctor speaks and you ignore. But in this case, the children are creating awareness all over the world through dances and songs to create awareness about the importance of early detection, which is so important because 500,000 ladies are dying every year just because they ignore the sign. Toshat, can you put me back on, please? So I think you have an idea about what we do at Protect Your Mom campaign, and it's run entirely by students as young as 8. We are running short of time, unfortunately, because of all the small technical issues we had. And thank you so much for joining us from around the world at very odd hours and joining this global CUT A THON. in spite of some problems we had. I hope all of you enjoyed it. Yes. Over to Jovita now for the vote of thanks.
What a splendid Saturday we've created together with each one of you today. Thank you, Ms. Premi, for orchestrating today's event, Mr. Milind Soman for inspiring many, and special thanks to each one of you who donated your hair, and kudos to the 5-year-old boy from the Dubai who went bald. Your magical act would surely bring joy to the life of cancer patients. Thanks for sharing this special moment in your life with us today. We encourage you to send your pictures and videos to Ms. Premi through email, direct message, or WhatsApp. We would love to share them on our social media pages today. And you could add the same to your stories and tag us at Here for Hope India and at the rate CUT A THON to inspire many others. Once again, thank you, because all of you have today become hair donors, and I'm sure you're very proud to hold that title.